My life changed fall of 2013. I enter waiting room and then I'm wristbanded and tagged. This is not being tagged and banded for re-entry at an amusement park. I was sobbing, in pain, on my knees. I was hospitalized. And so it was the worst moment in my life, but little did I know it'd lead to the greatest recovery of my life, going from patient to conqueror to counselor. But what transformed me was outpatient treatment. On day one, I was a deer caught in the headlights. This time, this room was much brighter than the enclosed four walls of the hospital. You see, sitting across from me was a gentleman working through substance abuse. Next to him was a girl processing through a history of abuse. Next to her, the model going through a divorce. And next to her was a mom. For 3 weeks into the program, this mom remained silent. I assumed she was there reluctantly. Then one day, she finally opened up and broke her silence and her depression. She had watched her son die and was kept from embracing him as first responders shielded her. She was unable to hold him for his last breath. She fought grief, loss, isolation for 5 years. But because of her, in that moment, I found hope when she spoke up. I saw resilience and a desperation to get open and to get help. I thought, if she can do it, so can I. You see, I needed to break free from something that shackled me down for so long. Today looks like this: therapy, medication management, and skills. I can move through each day and each battle. I use daily coping skills to catch, ground myself, and capture as many thoughts as I can. I learned from someone that on any given day, we have thousands of thoughts that enter and exit our mind. And most of them, if not 90%, are negative. We fail to capture and dwell on the positive thoughts. I'm bipolar, a disorder which my therapist just reframes and says just means out of order. I reframe every day with new words such as hope, belief, strength, refocus, refresh, restart, renew, and the list goes on. My worst event led me to one of my passions, fighting for those who can't fight for themselves. Recently, when I was crisis counseling an individual who was at high risk contemplating ending life, I asked her, "What does help look like to you today?" Her answer, "I just want to know that somebody cares about me," which oftentimes was me. For each of us, our journey continues unwritten. It's okay to live moment to moment, emotion to emotion. I leave you with this quote, which for me, if you listen closely, it refers to resilience. Rainier Maria Rilke, quote, "Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror, just keep going. No feeling is final," end quote.